Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Ellendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent speak out home practice routine. With Parkinson's, it is so important that you are working one-on-one with a speak out provider that is a speech language pathologist that has been trained in our speak out therapy. But a very important part of the program is doing exercises every single day. That's how you maintain your speech and your swallowing. So I'm here to help you with that. So yesterday we had to post a recording because our electricity kept going out at the clinic. Yesterday, with the storms in the Dallas area, more than 500 people lost power. And I thought I would show you a couple pictures of what happened in my backyard. So let me go ahead and show you. Here is one picture. This is our pecan tree, so you can look on the right and see what fell down. I've got a better picture though. Let me show that to you. There you go. There's a lot of our pecan tree down. So many trees and limbs in the street yesterday. And so that's why we had to post a recording. We actually didn't lose power all the way at our clinic at Parkinson Voice Project, but it kept kind of flashing, I guess you would say. So we were afraid to do the online session and have it go out in the middle. But thank you for being patient with us. Let's all go ahead and take a sip of water. I do have power. Actually, all of our staff has power at home, except for one team member. Her power still hasn't come back, and my mother's power has not come back, so she's staying with me now. Thank goodness we don't have the 100-degree weather yet. We're going to start out with the speak out exercise, the first one, the warm up. Make sure to lift your voice and speak out. And I need to answer one question. Somebody sent a message asking why I prefer that you not use your hands. When I have seen people use their hands, they don't usually have as much power in their voice because they're using their hands. And I don't know if it's because of the stiffness with Parkinson's or what happens, but I can always tell a big difference that people are able to get a stronger voice when they're not using their hands. Now, if it helps you and you can still speak out, then use your arms. But in general, it is difficult to do two things at one time. I'm doing that to help you, but only use the hands if you can still really throw your voice forward. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. So I use my hands to cue you, okay? But I don't, if it's distracting you, then just sit back and let your voice do the work. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. If you're new to Speak Out, we connect the sounds as best we can, but our focus is on projecting our voice forward. We don't think about the breathing. We just speak out and take a breath whenever we need one. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. We're being very deliberate. Take a sip of water. Grab your cup or your glass with intent. That means think about it. Think about everything that you're doing. With Parkinson's, you need to heighten your awareness. You need to become very mindful. You know, mindful is a word that everybody's using these days. Become more intentional, more purposeful. And so, you know, everybody needs to do that. But with Parkinson's, it's essential that you heighten your awareness and become aware, highly aware of everything that you're doing. It'll be better for you. All right, next exercise, the ah. If you need to, look in a little mirror. Okay, look in a mirror. I've got one like this. This is one I bought on Amazon, and it's just a little tabletop mirror, and I like it because it doesn't take up too much room. And they have other colors besides pink. Look in the mirror, open your mouth wide, and project the ah forward. Good. Keep that sound consistent. Let's do it again. About 2/3 of the way in, I feel like I'm having to purposefully project it forward a little bit more so that it won't trail off. So really think about it. Ready? Good. Let's do a shorter one. Be very intentional. Don't just go through the motions. Really concentrate. Let's do one more short one. Good. We're done with the warm-up and the ahs. Let's take a sip of water. Grab that cup. Really think about it. And then take a sip of water. Swallow with intent. Imagine that you are leading this session. How intentional and purposeful would you be? Let's move on to speak out exercise number 3, the glides. Project out a steady ah first. Then start gliding. Ready? Ah. As I'm gliding down, I can feel myself opening my mouth more because it's wanting to close and everything go back this way. So be deliberate. Let's do it again. Good. Let's do it again. Stop. Close your mouth. Good. We're working hard. One more. Ready? Very good. Let's take a sip of water. All right, we're moving on to the next speak out exercise, the counting. So this is one, again, I use my hands, but I prefer that you don't because I tend to see a lot of stiffness, and I don't feel that people get the same power in their voice when they're trying to coordinate their hands with the counting. Something else I want you to watch out for. Make sure you're not doing these exercises with your eyes closed. It takes a lot of effort to do these exercises. And sometimes I will find that people will go 1, 2, or they'll just closing their eyes because they're concentrating so hard. Make sure that your eyes aren't closed. We want you to be relaxed up here. We want all the work coming from your voice, right? I want you to be able to sit on a couch and talk to your family and friends and still be able to speak out. Well, if you want to do that in conversation, the way that you practice is important too. So you can't be working really hard when you're doing the practicing and then expect in conversation to be able to just sit and talk with your family and friends. So practice the same way you're wanting to talk, except when we practice, we project our voices a little bit more, okay? So it's kind of like when you're walking in the mall, you're always going to use intent, walking with intent, but if you're power walking, you're really using a lot of intent. And the same thing, when you do these exercises, you're speaking out, you're using a lot of intent. And then when you're talking in conversation, you're still speaking out, just without as much oomph. Let's do the counting. Let's count to 16. I'll use my hands. We'll stop every 4 numbers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are you lifting your voice? So it's 1, 2. Let's start over. Let's be very deliberate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're going to do it one more time. I'm going to hold up the card. And you know what? I forgot to smile with intent. And that makes Elizabeth's job a lot harder. Let's all smile with intent. Ready for a second or two? Here we go. For those of you that are new, I know it seems so silly to smile, but because we record these sessions, Elizabeth has a hard time getting a good photo of me if I don't stop and smile. But with Parkinson's, it's really important to practice smiling. Look in a mirror and practice. Let's do the counting. This says 12. You know what? We'll just do the 16 again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. Take a sip of water. All right. When I look to the side, I have 2 screens in front of me, so I have to look to the side. We're going to work from the e-library today. So this is our e-library. If you are working with a speak out provider, that's a speech language pathologist who's been trained in our program, then your therapist can help you to get access, free access to our e-library. And the e-library has our Speak Out workbook in it, and photo cards, word cards, conversation cards, problem-solving cards. Those are new, and that's great fun to do with family, and then different workbooks in it. So we have lots of materials to help you. We're going to work from the photo cards today. So instead of the reading, we're going to do this. And if I click this box over here, I can make it bigger. All right. A great way. So when we do the reading, we're really building strength and endurance. So what I want you to do, I want you to say the word tiger and make sure it just flies over your computer. Everybody? Tiger. Now say it 3 times. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Did you keep it strong the whole way? Do it again. Tiger, tiger, tiger. And notice with each word, I'm lifting, and that's what you're going to do when you talk to people. You're going to do, how are you? Everybody say that and lift your voice. How are you? Again. How are you? Now, I want you to make up a sentence with the word tiger, and don't let your voice trail off. Throw every word in front of you. Make up a sentence with the word tiger. Say it again, and this time say it even better. Use your best voice. Ready? Good. Besides naming the cards and repeating them 3 times, we can spell them. So let's spell the word tiger, but we're going to stretch out the letters. Ready? Here we go together. T-I-G-E-R. I hope you can feel it. I can. Try it again. Ready? Spell it. T-I-G-E-R. And to control our voice, try it in staccato. So it's T-I-G-E-R. Everybody? T-I-G-E-R. But make sure it's flying in front of you. Try it again, staccato. Ready? T-I-G-E-R. Are you able to do it? Try it again. T-I-G-E-R. Good. Let's try another one. I just click on it and it goes to the next one. Hamburger, hamburger. Everybody say hamburger and project it forward. Speak out. Ready? Hamburger. Don't let it trail off. Do it again. Hamburger. Now, say it 3 times. Hamburger, hamburger, hamburger. Make up a sentence with the word hamburger and say every word with intent. Repeat the sentence, but say it again and use more intent. Ready? I want you to name 3 places in your area where you can get a great hamburger. And if you don't like hamburgers, maybe you like veggie burgers. Where can you go to get a burger? Say it with intent. Name 3 places. Let me ask you another question. If you were to take a friend out to get a burger, fries, and a soda, how much do you think it would cost for you and your friend? Say the answer with lots of intent. Say it again. How much would it cost for 2 of you to go get a burger, fries, and a drink? Say your answer with lots of intent. And now we're going to spell hamburger and stretch it out. I don't want you to let the words go to the back. If you start to run out of air, just take a breath. Don't think about the breath. Think about speaking out. Let's spell hamburger. Hamburger. It's not so easy. Let's do it one more time. Hamburger. So you notice that we had the photo cards in the library. We named them. We repeated the name 3 times to stretch out our breath support. We made up a sentence, then we repeated the sentence in a better voice. We spelled it, right? We talked about where we could find a hamburger. These photo cards are it's just such a good tool for you to work on speaking with intent in conversation. Elizabeth, for our reading material, is going to post a handout that has lots of different ways where you can practice speaking with intent in different ways. Go ahead and download that flyer, and it talks about using like money, change, playing cards, and using the e-library. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Go ahead and chat. Give me some feedback. I'd like to do what you like, and I will be back tomorrow.